Here, you're ready for your dose of reality. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Dr. Quack Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Quack, and today we have the Elimination Chamber, as you can see. Oh, my God, we're on the road to WrestleMania, but it ain't just me here. We've got a lot of guests on the back over here. And first, let me introduce my co-host, ladies and gentlemen, the important one, Mr. Mayhem.
That's right, the important one, Mr. Mayhem. We get to talk about Elimination Chamber.
You know you love it.
You got to get some Randy Hogan merch, and you got to get some merch from some of these other guys. We're getting ready to bring on the show.
And first things first, you mentioned the man. I'm going to bring him on, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Randy Hogan.
Whoa! I can't wait. I'm so excited about the lactation chamber. I just can't even speak.
Oh my!
You gave it a better name than I did.
Lactation chamber. And we're moving along, and we've got John.
All I heard was something about incubation chamber.
Yes.
And we've got my boss, your boss, everybody else's boss, ladies and gentlemen, Carter Diamond.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the
Cleveland.
we're talking about the isolation chamber.
Yes.
I can see we're all feeling the love for this show.
I mean, the crowd's going banana.
There you go. Get a pat.
A duck wants a banana?
And I do have Justin Smith's predictions.
So what's our records right now? Who's falling behind? Who's got the lead?
Well, I was falling behind. So Randy Hogan at 38.5 and 19. Ed barely in the lead at 40 and 16.
Woo, it's a tight one.
I dropped down to 32 and 22. Quack, you're at 33 and 24.
Yeah.
John rocketed way up, 38 and 19.
Wow.
Justin Smith, the Purge, 32.5 and 22. And Rob's not joining us, so it doesn't matter.
All righty. Well, let's get down to it. Let's get to the opening match here. Let's start with the important one. Let's go with Edge and Beth Phoenix taking on Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley.
All right, so Purge is going with the Judgment Day here, so that means he's going with Rhea and Finn Balor. And I'm going with Edge and Beth Phoenix. Judgment Day got the last win on those two. It's time for them to get their revenge. Edge and Beth Phoenix.
Okay. Randy?
I'm going flip-flop on that. I'm going with Balor and Ray and Ripley. I know Edge and Beth are starting to come on, and I know Beth's going to start wrestling again, but I just can't put my faith into these part-timers that just show up for a pay-per-view and maybe one off before that. So now they're not going to get a low Ripley and Balor with their normal interference from Priest or maybe somebody else.
Oh my God. John?
Oh, man. I've been going back and forth with this one for a bit because you don't want to make Rhea look weak going into pretty much now on the road to WrestleMania. But at some point, you kind of got to put a stand, like pretty much end what's going on with Edge and Beth versus them. And it's starting to look like it's going to lead to Edge versus Balor at WrestleMania. So I'm going with, there's going to be some sort of shenanigans that's going to give the Judgment Day the victory. It won't be Damian because Damian's going to be worried about the chamber match. So I think little Dom Dom's going to get involved, and that also starts to bring in Ray as well. But Judgment Day will still get the victory in the end.
All right. LeBron?
So we're gonna make this real simple. Dom Dom will interfere, but that's because he's going to save Mommy from getting speared by Beth Phoenix. Unfortunately, when he saves Mommy from getting speared, spear goes into Finn Balor. Leads for Edge to set up for his spear, and the 1, 2, 3 wins.
Okay. And me, I'm going with Judgment Day here. This just makes common sense. I mean, it's the show before WrestleMania. You can't make really look bad. You bring up a valid point there. You figure Edge and Beth Phoenix will get their revenge, unless it's like last year where they had to win 2 times in a row, where they beat up The Miz and his wife over there. I forget her name, but anyways, yeah, I'm going to go with
Did
Judgment.
he say he forgot Maurice's name?
Well, I just remembered a body. But anyways, look, I'm going Judgment Day. I am going there. Yeah, probably Dominic Mysterio with his bad boy gimmick over here, quote unquote. Yeah, we'll probably interfere, and I'll go with that. But on to the next one. Let's go to another match here. Good golly. Randy Hogan, you got the great one here. You got Bobby Lashley taking on Brock Lesnar.
Whoa, they are making Brock and Lashley. They're kind of going 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Anyways, this one here, I'm going with Lesnar because they're making Lashley start to look so strong now, and that would just take away from Brock. Even though I don't like the part-timers, I'm going with Brock on this one.
LeBron, who?
Yeah, so I'm still fighting on this one as well because it's starting to look like they're going to do Lashley versus Lesnar at WrestleMania to end it all. I think they give it to Bobby Lashley, and then I'll save my bonus pick for why.
Okay. All right.
So I guess I gotta speak. So I'm gonna agree with the hater over here.
These two.
I told you when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, I can't go against Bobby. But this is when you realize, Brock, that strength comes in numbers.
Ooh.
And Brock's going to meet someone that he's never seen before. A Nigerian nightmare. Almost.
There you go. Well, I go with Brock Lesnar on this. I got to go with Brock. I mean, the setup going into Mania. I mean, whoever wins this is going to be in a major match. I think it's going to be Brock because they're going to want to push him probably for the championship match after WrestleMania. That's what I'm thinking. WrestleMania Backlash or wherever they call it. So yeah, I'm going to go with Brock. This should be a great match, by the way. I would say this is probably going to be a must-see match.
All righty. Purge went with, and I want to quote him how he wrote it here.
Oh,
He wrote Bork Laser. But he bet Brock Lesnar.
We'll go with Bork.
It is what it is. I'm going with Bobby Lashley. I want to go with Brock Lesnar. I see all the points there. I'm making the prediction that they're setting Bobby Lashley up to take on Gunther for the IC title. I think that would be a must-see match. So that and the first step of that would be he'd have to beat Brock Lesnar. So Bobby Lashley.
Okay. Oh, God, these two with their names. Jordan is better over here now. We'll go and we'll talk about the Raw Women's title elimination match. Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, Nikki Cross, Asuka, Natalya, and Carmella.
This is difficult because there's a couple people I could see really win this match between Raquel and Asuka. I like Asuka's new, well, it's not really new. I kind of like Asuka's persona at this point, and I'd probably be more confident in her versus Bianca than it would be Raquel and Bianca. So, going Asuka.
Belair is the female. Go ahead, sir.
Let's see. We got a nutbag. We got Asuka. We got Natty. We got the Dominatrix. And who else is in that match?
Nikki Cross.
Another nutbag. So the best matchup would be.
What Italian? See that?
Nah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the battle of it's gonna be who's stronger. You know, the one time we all stood, all three of us in the ring holding a title. It was the NXT Women's Champion, Raquel Rodriguez.
Okay.
It was the SmackDown Champion, Bianca Belair, and the Raw Women's Champion, Mommy. You know, the three from NXT that showed up and just showed that all three of them could hold the title at the same time. So at this time, Belair will be facing the back muscle flex, Raquel Rodriguez.
Okay. I'm going to go with Asuka because Asuka had a hell of a performance in the Royal Rumble. I got a feeling they're going to reward her and her new gimmick where she is now going to the dark side. I'm loving it. I can't remember the name of it, but I am loving that. I think she wins this outright. My bonus pick involves this match, so stay tuned.
I've been going back and forth between Raquel and Asuka. I'm leaning towards Asuka, so I'm going to go that way just from the standpoint of they tried giving Raquel a push and they didn't reward it. So I don't know if they got cold feet or they saw something they think she wasn't quite ready. Plus, I don't see the WWE putting two baby faces in WrestleMania, so Asuka's kind of going darker. So even though she's popular, I'm going to go Asuka.
Okay.
Well, it's no secret Raquel is my favorite on the roster. But until she gets a little bit of a breast augmentation, she's not going to be a winner. I'm going with Asuka, okay? I'm going to go because I think she's turning into a beast.
I'm not the only one that calls her Rackless, I guess.
Oh, boy. Well, moving along here, we got the other big Elimination Chamber match. United States title. Very odd, but hey, why not? Austin Theory, Seth freaking Rollins, Johnny Gargano, Bronson Reed, Damian Priest, and Montez Ford. Boss.
I'm going to make this one real simple, short and sweet. We want smoke.
We want smoke. Montez Ford. Okay. See, I wish he would gain about 50 pounds so we could call him a cruiserweight, and then I'd feel proud of him.
Oh, tough crowd tonight.
I'm sorry. He's 150 pounds, man. Jesus, dude. You're like 6 foot, the human flagpole. Ain't no way he could win this match. I don't see. I know he flies 80 feet in the air, but come on. This is the Elimination Chamber. I'm going to go with Seth freaking Rollins. Why? Because I feel like they want to push him and have him for a run here for about 4 or 5 months, and then he can go back to breastfeeding his child. I mean, you know, however that goes.
All right. So Purge went with Seth Rollins. I'm going Austin Theory. I think that Theory has been kind of showing something. I don't see his reign lasting much longer. They're going to start moving him up the card, but I'm going to say Theory makes it at least to Mania, still holding the title. So Austin Theory.
You know, I'm doing the same thing. Austin Theory. I don't think he's going to hold on to it very long. What? Anyways, Theory is going to they don't know what to do with him. They don't know how to take the title off him or nothing. So I think they're going to just leave it on him until they can figure that out. Why am I hearing an echo?
I think somebody else had their screen on or something. But John, yeah. It's up to you. Oh, you're on. You.
So I heard it. I'm gonna have to go with Austin Theory. I do agree. I'm actually gonna say this. He's been my MVP as of late. Between him and Gunther, like they're showing prestige back into the mid card titles and actually making them look like they mean something again. So I'm going with Theory with this one. I just think they have something big in store for him at WrestleMania, and why not have him hold on to the title and possibly beat some invisible opponent at WrestleMania for the U.S. Championship.
Okay. All right, make sure everybody can hear me. Okay. So, yeah, moving on to the main event here. We've got Roman Reigns taking on Sami Zayn. And this one, is there any reason to go against Roman Reigns not being at main event at WrestleMania with this title? Is there anybody who really wants to go with that? I mean, yes, the thought of Sami Zayn winning the championship would be great, and it's a great fairy tale story. But in reality, we know Roman Reigns is going to be at main event at WrestleMania with the championships.
Yep. I've been saying it for a while that I thought Sami Zayn was going to win the Royal Rumble so that he could take the belt at Mania. I think they're getting there from a different direction. I think it's going to be a triple threat, and they're going to split the world titles because this match is for the undisputed title, which means both of them. And that means Roman Reigns is going to win because they're not going to take away the Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes match. But I think the interference is going to happen. It's going to be Sami Zayn's going to say he got cheated, and he gets his another shot, and that'll appear at Mania. Though Roman Reigns is going to have to win this
one. Okay.
I agree. Roman's going to win this one. Sami's going to have a great showing, though. Okay. But the WrestleMania thing, man, what happens if The Rock decides to wrestle? Now, The Rock beats Reigns for both titles, but because he can't defend him regularly because of his acting, he's going to give him up, and there's going to be a tournament, and that's how the split comes.
Could be that.
Could not be.
Could not be. Oh, here's Echo.
Echo.
I deep down inside want to choose Sammy. I really do. I just how they have built it up, and you know the crowd's reaction is going to be out of this world. Other than the Lesnar match, this is probably going to be the second best match of the night, or possibly the match of the night. I think it will be because of it. I do think Roman wins. It will be because there's going to be an interference, and I just, again, just like everyone else is going to do, you can't go against Roman.
Before Boss, I didn't mention, Purge did go Sami Zayn. He said Sami Zayn to win the title.
Wow. What do you say there, King?
Okay, so what type of match is this? Is this a regular one-on-one match?
As far as what it's saying, yes.
So
you better get your head out of basketball and get into professional wrestling, brother.
Whoa, wait a minute, you damn jabroni. Know your role and shut your mouth.
Don't make me come out of retirement. Drop the elbow, drop the leg. I can run you down.
I'm on Randy's side.
I'm running over there too.
Randy said, my belt and take him down in a heartbeat, though. But with that being said, you get the best of both worlds. You want that triple threat at Mania, right? So your winner by disqualification, Sami Zayn.
Ooh, he's going with Sammy by DQ. Possible. It is possible. But now we're on to the best part of the show here, the bonus round. Oh, my God. Important one. What's your bonus pick?
Well, Purge's bonus pick is, and this came from Mama Purge, is Jey Uso and Kevin Owens get involved in the title match to help Sami Zayn win the titles.
Ooh.
Sweet. Good. Well, I think with the upcoming WrestleMania, I think you're going to see Papa Rey Mysterio make an appearance. And it's going to start it between him and Dominic for the first time ever, face-to-face on national television. Rey's going to show up.
Important one. You want to give yours?
Yep, I was going to say, John, let me give mine first.
I was excited.
He gave Purge.
It's okay. Mine is going to be, man, there's so many interesting things going on. Mine is going to be that Austin Theory starts as one of the first two people in the Elimination Chamber.
Ooh, that's an interesting one. Goat?
I think Jey Uso gets involved with the championship match and actually costs Sami Zayn the championship.
That's a good one.
That's a good question. I don't know about AJ Styles when he's coming back. That's a good question.
About 6 more months. He's had knee surgery. He's got about 6 more months.
There you go.
Was it knee or ankle? I thought it was ankle.
I don't know.
And I think it's another 3 more because it was a 6 months overall.
Okay. King, go ahead. What's your bonus pick?
Well, it's like John had the right idea. Jey Uso does get involved. He cost Sami Zayn the titles, but not the match. Because Jey Uso super kicks Sami Zayn, ref catches it, disqualification, your winner, Sami Zayn. But, and still, Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Could happen. My bonus pick, it's simple. Carmella will be the first one eliminated in the women's chamber. That is exactly my pick. I'm going with the flag.
That would be so awesome for Clayface to get out the ring.
I think Liv Morgan makes it a little longer.
I think Liv Morgan makes it to the final 2.
Ooh, that's a possibility. Well, that's the end of our show here. I want to thank King and Goat and Randy Hogan. I want to thank the important one, Mr. Mayhem. I'm Dr. Quack, and we'll see you next time, hopefully without the echoes.